I'm here today with Nick Lee, Chief Executive of AIM-listed Pires Investments, Epic code PIRI, a company with a portfolio of technology investments. Nick, it's good to speak with you.
Yeah, Alan, great to be here today.
Okay, so you put a great set of full year results out today with a 270% hike in pre-tax profits. Before we go into the numbers, can you provide listeners with an overview of PIRI Investments?
Yeah, of course. So Pires is an investment company listed on AIM. It's focused on the technology space. It has sort of two real key investments. One is into a private venture fund called Shore Value Ventures that's given us exposure to 10 exciting high growth technology companies. And then we've also made a direct investment in a company called Get Visibility, which is a company very much involved in managing data in organizations and protecting that data. So again, very pertinent at the moment, given an interesting statistic that cybercrime is massively on the increase, given all the amount of home working that's going on.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay.
That's the sort of portfolio in a nutshell, and cash is our other asset.
Okay. And of course, in the middle of the coronavirus crisis, well, firstly, I hope you and your staff are staying safe.
Yeah, we're all good, and really, the business is arranged in a way that, to be honest, we can pretty much carry on as normal, despite the very difficult environment out there.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So, Chris, Nick, you recently raised a further £1 million, and you brought technology investor Chris Akers to the table, which is it's a major endorsement for Pires' strategy, and I imagine he must be really pleased with the numbers you put out today.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously very pleased to get Chris Akers on board as a major shareholder. He's got a great track record of investing in the technology space, and I'm sure he's going to be very helpful with insights and contacts going forward. So yeah, great news, really.
Super. Okay. And of course, in the results today, you raised £1 million from your disposal of the eco investment, which is canny investing on the part of Pires.
Yeah, this was an investment we made sort of before really moving into tech, which was sort of September really of last year. So, it predated that by about a year. And the company did very well, and we made some substantial profits. So, that's obviously helped fund our sort of move into the technology space.
Super. Okay, so assuming and hoping that lockdowns start to lift and that life begins to return to normal, whatever normal is in the post-COVID-19 world, where do you see the next value inflection points arriving for Pires?
Yeah, I mean, this is sort of very much ongoing, and what I mean by that is that we have exposure to 10 exciting tech companies, particularly in the cyber security and AI space, and things are always going on at those companies on a regular basis, whether it's raising money, getting contracts and things like that. So we think there's going to be a continuous flow of great information and results coming out of that portfolio. So it's really a sort of, it's not a particular point, it's sort of really very, very much ongoing on a regular basis.
Okay, so you mentioned cybercrime just now as being a key factor, given, of course, we're all locked at home at the moment and working from home, and we've got this proliferation of new apps coming onto the market that we're engaging in, as you and I are talking now. So this is obviously a key part of your strategy. You touched on it just now. Could you elaborate on that investment a little more?
Yeah, so if we look at something like a Get Visibility, it uses artificial intelligence to really discover, classify, and protect an organization's data, particularly held in what we describe as unstructured documents, so PDFs, Word documents, Excel spreadsheets, things like that. So, that's got a great future, given this sort of focus at the moment on cyber security. There's another business in the portfolio called Novalear that is involved in cybersecurity for medical devices, because historically they've been pretty easy to hack into and get into things like the NHS network. So again, another exciting company given what's going on at the moment. And then the most recent investment, it's not cyber security, but it's artificial intelligence, and it's relevant for today because it's a company called PIRI, which has an app, and it's run off a platform using artificial intelligence to really boost the availability of online grocery deliveries. So that's very exciting, I think.
Nick, it's been great talking with you. Before we wrap this up, could you provide 3 key takeaway points for investors listening to this?
Yeah, of course. So I think, to start with, we have a really exciting portfolio of tech companies in these sort of spaces of particularly AI and cybersecurity. I think, Pires is a great way for a public market investor that might not otherwise be able to get exposure to these types of companies to actually get that exposure. And I think thirdly, the company is well funded, particularly attractive in today's markets, and well positioned to implement its strategy going forward.
Okay, Nick Lee, CEO of Pires Investments, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Alan.